Importing and editing content with the VSDC video editor. Hi, I'm Del Edwards, and I'm just going to briefly show you how to import content that you want to edit. You basically go to the button that says, oh wow, import content. So now we're going to look for the file that we just created. I think it's this one. And we're going to import it. And we'll call it Intro to Screen Capture with VSDC. Actually, we're going to say how to. And then we do a custom resolution. I usually pick 1280 by 720, but you can pick whatever you want. And frames per second, I usually do about 15 frames per second. You can do whatever you want. If your system is really highly powerful, you don't really have to worry about the frame per second. But using less frames per second requires less system resources for processing, and makes it more likely that all the video and audio will be in sync. And if it's not, we just edit it anyway. So then I finish that, and now the video is imported into the system. And here I have the opportunity to edit this video. I can play it as a preview, and this is the video that I just did in the showing you how to capture something on with the VSDC edit video. But now I want to edit it because I don't want everybody to see all of the intro stuff that I had to do when I was preparing the video. So we go to edit. Actually, I can click on this, and I use my tools for cutting and splitting, and that's what I do. When you play around with this, you'll start learning how to do different things with this video. Here, I'm going to find where the video actually starts by playing it.
Hi, I'm Del Edwards, and today I'm...
And so I can magnify that timeline and see where it actually starts.
Del Edwards.
So it's before the 4-second mark. Let's try it at 3 seconds or 2 seconds.
Hi, I'm Del...
How about 3 seconds?
Hi, I'm Del Edwards.
Okay, so at 3 seconds, pretty good. I can take that, drag it back to the beginning, and maybe I'll add a little bit more time to that, 2.5 seconds. And then I'll just cut the region. There, snipped it. Now my video begins at this section.
Hi, I'm Del Edwards, and...
Okay. And then at the end of the video, this is just very basic editing I'm doing because this is not a real video that I'm going to publish anywhere. I can go to the end of the video and I don't want all this stuff here either. So I can see where that stuff ends. And then I'll just cut that out. And then once I've cut all the areas, I can cut areas in the middle and cut out vocal things. If I made mistakes or audio errors, I can cut those out, but I don't ever do that typically. If I make a mistake, it's just a mistake. Unless it's glaringly obvious or it's just taking up too much time. Then you just apply changes and your video has been edited, and it asks if I want to change the duration of the video object, and I always click yes. And so now if I preview my video, this is what it looks like.
Hi, I'm Del Edwards, and today I'm just going to share with you quickly how to,
And then when I go to the end, you can
because the OBS Studio, it's not as just go to that video and use it in the system. In the next video, I'll show you how to import your video into the VSDC.
Okay, so we imported it and we edited it. All right. Now for this video, we're going to need to export it because we actually want to be able to upload it to YouTube, and in its current state, it cannot be uploaded to YouTube. This is still in the format that is used just with the VSDC editor. So we can go to Export Project. When we go to Export Project, we can choose, I always choose MP3, MP4. That's how I would like to export my project. I go down here and I look at the output file. The input file is 1280 by 720. The output file says 320 by 180. I think the aspect ratio is the same. I'm not sure. I didn't do the calculation, but I believe it is. I'm just going to click on that, and I go in here, and I always change this to 1280. And 720, just like the input. And I apply. And then I simply go back to Export Project and click on Export Project. And it starts the process of exporting. It starts converting is what it's doing right now. Let me drop down this menu so you can see what's happening. This little arrow hides this toolbar. So I just drop down this little toolbar so you can see what's happening. Before I was clicking on Export Project, I clicked on Editor, Tools, Activation, whatnot. And so we're just going to see how long it takes for this to convert. Okay, now that the conversion is complete, you just click on OK. You want to make sure that you make a note of the output file. You could have changed that before you converted, but you want to make a note of the output file because that's where you're going to find the video when you're ready to upload it to YouTube or to whatever platform you're going to be putting it on. I hope you found this to be helpful. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time.